Hello, so I can see you're interested in learning how to make high-quality video game rips. Well, you're in luck. I happen to be very good at that. Now, before we begin teaching you how to make high-quality rips, what exactly is a high-quality rip? Well, basically, it is when you take a video game song of some sort and you modify it in some way and disguise it as the original product. For example, here's the athletic theme from the Super Mario World video game, but the melody is changed to Flintstones. That's pretty cool. However, before we get into this, one thing you're going to need to know is that you're basically modifying copyrighted video game music, and you could get yourself in legal trouble with that. Except you won't get yourself in legal trouble with that, because that applies under fair use. Fair use is a law that basically makes it so that as long as you're modifying, changing, or otherwise adding something new to a copyrighted product, you're legally allowed to use it without permission, as well as make money off it. So you should be legally in the clear for this. Now before we begin, you're going to need a couple things. The first thing you're going to need is a ROM of the game you want to rip. I recommend getting DS games because those are very easy to open up in digital audio workstations. Now most people would say at this point that they don't condone piracy, but I am not most people. Please pirate your ROMs. The second thing you must do is find a digital audio workstation to work with. My personal recommendation is FL Studio since it very easily opens up sound fonts and MIDIs. Another thing I forgot to mention you're going to need is VGM Trans, which is a program that allows you to extract the MIDI and sound font from a bunch of random DS games. And the third thing you're going to need is, well, an idea for a rip. To make it easy on myself, I'm going to grab a random song from Yoshi Touch and Go and put the Flintstones theme in it. And then I'm going to extract the MIDI and DLS file of this one random song I thought sounded good, and then put it in FL Studio. From here, simply open up your MIDI and DLS file in FL Studio or whatever program you're using to make high-quality rips. All you need to do from there is to edit the melody of the song, or even arrange the song into something else completely different if you really want to. I will now show some footage of me putting the Flintstones theme in this random song from Yoshi Touch and Go. At the end of your journey of making high-quality rips, you should end up with something kind of like this. Wow, that's pretty cool, right? I just taught you how to make a high-quality rip. The last thing I'd want to point out is why anyone would ever want to do this. Because putting the Flintstones theme in random video game songs is funny.